Hi Gemini, this is your February 2021 reading. Okay, there are no small movements in February for you. You are coming into February with a bang. You've dealt with some serious things, good and bad, January, but you've managed to pull it off with a flourish. And you are able to go in both directions. It looked like you had a choice between two things, and you have been able to manage both. And you've done it very well. And the hard work is nearly behind you. You will have a short respite, say the second week of February, but by the third week, it's game on again. And you are going to have to exhibit what it is you've learned. And in a big way. And you can do it in a big way. So you will pull things off in February, and you will be able to manage and meet your goals by the end of February with a flair. You are making your foundation more compact toward the end of February. This appears to be something that you've wanted to do, but you haven't had the freedom until recently. You're ready to push right into March on good footing. Although toward the very end of February, you're going to look back at the point around the second week where you had taken a break and realized that you did benefit. There is something that you gained during that break, which will be very useful going into March. You've got some recognition coming in. People will be pointing to you for assistance, advice in work or in your personal life. You are the go-to person toward the third to fourth week in February. Somebody's going to be looking for you more than one somebody for your advice on something that's very important to them. They know that you've got the answers. This actually brings you joy. You're glad to be able to help. You're not entirely certain that these things you're being asked for advice on will come to fruition, but that's not part of that's not the part you play here. You are only needed for advice. Do not feel slighted or that you failed someone if they do not take your advice. They will still have a positive opinion of you and the advice you've given them in spite of the direction that they take in the end. It looks like it looks like March will have less impact on your life than February. March is going to be sort of a winding down and experiencing the benefits of the changes and advancements that you've made in February. Hi Gemini, this is your February 2021 one card reading. Okay, Gemini, you have the Queen of Cups upright. Just a reminder, I do my readings visually and intuitively. I don't necessarily go by the book. So, this card suggests to me that you're in a very strong position right now. You seem comfortable and you're in your surroundings. And you have a great deal of support. That support is coming to you in the form of friends and family who are around you, but also in your material resources. In February, you will need to take care that you're not caught off guard by some who are claiming to have your best interest in mind, or maybe speaking on your behalf. They may not be a part of your inner circle, but are claiming a proximity to you that suggests they are in the know. This could affect your overall reputation, and damage control will be needed immediately. Or if at all possible, you could stop this before the person or entity has the opportunity to speak on your behalf or represent you. By entity, I'm not sure what that might mean, but you may have a representative, a lawyer. I don't really suspect lawyer, but it's possible. Maybe there is a group of some sort representing you. This could even be an insurance company or some such group representation. So you will need to do damage control. You may need to check into something. I'm sure that you might have an idea in mind what this is about. So that would be the direction you want to check out. Well, you have a generally positive outlook. It appears in this particular case that you're painted in a less than positive light. It's important that you reach out to people one-on-one and clear the air yourself. So you really do want to turn over those rocks and find out for sure how you're being represented in a particular situation. And I have, as I have said already, you would most likely, this concern comes from something that's already popped into your head during this reading. So step lightly, find out what's going on, and correct the information. Okay, Gemini, that was your one card reading for February 2021. Looking forward to seeing you again in March.